We got a bunch of graphics cards on the table today. It's like the little, hold on. I feel like you guys just need to see what I'm talking about to understand. No! Whoa! Stop. We got little Jonah over there. You guys see him? Right there on the light pole. That's Jonah. Little Jonah. How's it going, Jay Mervin? Crow. What's up, guys? We know wait till Matt's in here, but we got the giveaway PC plan chat, and I don't think he even knows all the specs yet, but this one's pretty hype. It'll be one Matt and I build on a YouTube video. That'll be live, I think, April, I want to say it's like April 9th or 10th. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. We're doing new Intel, so we'll have 2 videos coming out. Intel's nice enough to send us their new Ultra 7. They did not send the 5, so we bought that, but that's going to be in the giveaway PC. So yeah, that new awesome 18-core, 18-thread, 250K plus. It's going to be in the giveaway PC. And you guys are also getting 16 gigs of VRAM. Not 16 gigs of normal RAM, 16 gigs of VRAM. Can you guys guess what the GPU is? I bet you guys will never guess. That's right, it's a 2080 Ti. No, I'm just kidding, that'd be 11. Thank you, the other John 65 Bronham. Okay, maybe, oh, I forgot, it probably happens in there. I need to ask Matt when he gets in here. I noticed my notifications at home have been like not, you don't have the stream notifications only playing in there, do you, for Twitch? Okay, so maybe Twitch is broken because mine at home weren't working yesterday, and like this guy, other John, thank you, just subbed, and there was nothing. No sound, no...
So the alert should be through this. Here.
Right. Yeah, that's what I have, and mine just isn't working. I just noticed it yesterday, and I was like, huh, I wonder how long that hasn't been working.
Well, I remember it went out for that one day, it came back, and it was working.
It's probably the AWS. It's down again.
AWS is down again.
Yeah, Amazon does own Twitch, fun fact, you know?
Something like that.
Oh, I said I was going to wait till you got in here. Tell chat giveaway PC specs.
Giveaway PC.
All right. So we're building in a new case, which I found out like just came out. Like reviewers' samples were within like a week, but I noticed Corsair didn't even drop it until today, which is kind of funny. Mm-hmm. 17
Which we did a short on already, by the way, if you want to go see it.
Yep, so it's kind of selective. You can't buy it yet. You literally can't find it.
Exclusive.
But it's the Corsair 3200D. We got the ARGB version, which honestly kind of a crazy price, $90 for a full ATX Corsair case with ARGB fans. Yeah. We're doing the Intel Ultra 250K Plus. It is actually on the way.
Ooh, here we go.
18 core, 18 thread. It has 12 efficient cores, 6 performance cores, and it's $219. That's a competitor.
Intel's got some value, man. Intel's got some value right now.
Mm-hmm. I told chat to guess what GPU. I was like, it's 16 gigs of RAM. You guys will never guess what it is.
You'll never know. What GPU do you think it's going to be?
ASRock Phantom Gaming B860 Lightning. $160 for that board, too. That's the other thing I think Intel kind of has going for them is I feel like their boards are pretty cheap.
Amen, Tyler. Amen.
It's not a 9060, bro. It's not a 7900. We're doing the Patriot V4 1TB Gen 4. We got 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance. That was kind of a good price too. It's on Newegg new for $370. I say good. Right now that feels good for Corsair Vengeance RAM. 5070 Ti? Nope.
Nope.
No one's had it.
We ain't giving away that much of a GPU.
I do the
5770, nope.
I do the 5080 Phoenix. Corsair also sent a Corsair RM850E in black, and they were using their Corsair Nautilus. Do we have that yet, by the way, the Nautilus?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
it should have shipped
They said black, and I was
Thursday,
like, I wonder if they're actually sending the black, like no RGB, or if they're sending ARGB.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But the PC total price, this is just for the parts, not including Matt and I's labor and all that good stuff. It's about $1,810 after tax.
No one's guessed the GPU, by the way.
Crazy
It's because it's the most irrelevant like GPU. People
it's
don't
new too.
It's a new card. Nope.
16 gigs of RAM.
Yep.
Yep.
You're forgetting a card. There's a card out there that no one really talks about.
90. Nope. Not 9660.
No.
Not a 4080.
No.
5050.
We're talking new. We're talking new.
B580.
There it is. Big Man's got it. 5060 Ti, 16 gig.
I just know that the video's gonna go just like that too. Wait, is there a 16 gig version?
I feel like I haven't heard about that card in a while.
So the reason you guys don't hear about the 5060 Ti 16 gig, and right now, I was talking to Matt off stream, I think it's becoming a little more relevant price-wise, but it was really expensive. Like, they've always been like 480 to like $500, maybe even a little more.
It was a little bit under, the argument was always is a little bit under the 5070. I have to watch our video that we did, because we did the 5060 Ti 16 gig versus 5070.
Right?
Well, that was back when I think you could get the 5070 MSR.
$499.
Well, that was 550 was MSRP.
Yeah. So about 550. So yeah, this card is about 480 to about $520. I will say the 9060 XT 16 gig is approaching that like $500 territory. Some of them, not all of them, but somewhere.
See what price this video is a bit older, so obviously it's not going to be relevant pricing. But this is, I remember when we made the video, the pricing was very close.
Further in price difference with 9, and that was just a no-brainer. Spend the extra $50. So probably.
So they're $429.
Yeah. So $480. I mean, you know, they really. NVIDIA got to do the Mac. They're like, we don't need to increase our prices.
Yep. Trying to do good tech deals at Amazon Spring Sale. I didn't even know that thing was going on, to be honest. But no, nothing super crazy. I saw there were some case deals. I saw like the View 270 was on sale for like under $50. It was like 40-something dollars. That's a good case. But no, I've not been actively deal hunting, for sure. I have not.
I'm not even looking at the deals chat. Oh, by the way, for what we're doing, we don't have a build at the moment, but we do have 4 kind of. Well, some are okay. That one's gross.
This one, yeah, so I'll put this one up front. This one's kind of gross. So this is a
20, looks like a 20 series.
This might be a 1660 Super, I think.
Oh.
Yep, 1660 Super. Let's get a little portable camera, show the people what it looks like. Oh, it works. There you go.
Oh.
Grub, thank you.
Thank you, Grub.
Grub. Thank you. So yeah, I guess it does work. Or maybe they just didn't share their notification. Did they hit share?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's why.
Because they can pop up in there and they don't hit the actual share, and then they don't see it.
Maybe that's why I didn't see yesterday either. Then.
Yeah. So here it is. Here is the 1660 Super we got on trade-in. It's gonna need a cleaning. Definitely a little gross on the inside.
I like what Grim saying. I'd rather use the iGPU and new Intel CPUs to save my money over 5060 Ti.
You're so goofy, Grim.
You know, like I said, I do think, I know a lot of people love the 9060 XT 16 gig. Those are kind of getting pretty close to the same price.
They're about the same price.
Really
so if you like that card, there's really no reason not to like the 5060 Ti 16.
Yeah, that was Jonah. Yeah, we actually, well, yeah, we do.
It?
They would be, you know, in that very back room, like towards where you walk in, they'll be on like the top shelf, like with all the tools.
On the right or the left? Which way I'm going?
From where you're coming or where you're going, on the right.
You should know it went well. The GPU was clean. It's just that GPU is the most foul GPU of all time.
I knew that was going to happen too. Remember when he hung it up?
Did he just sticky it?
No, he used screws, but he just did them straight into the drywall. Like no anchors, no stud.
Oh God, it's Omar. This right here is a 980 Ti that says working, and it was donated to us. So let's get that
Legendary
thing working.
card, right?
This one's not as dirty, but thermal paste is probably pretty crusty because it's an older gen card. We also have this right here, which I don't know what this is. Do you know anything about this GPU? This one was just sitting on the shelf.
It's like a 750 Ti or 760 Ti that we got for like, I think, a couple bucks.
All right, so 750 Ti, something around that realm. It is an 8+6 pins. I don't know if it's a 750 Ti.
It might have been a 760. Does it say anywhere on it? I was the one who got it. I remember I was up front on like a Saturday, and the guy.
There isn't a 760 Ti, is there?
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't say anything on this thing. This thing's a mystery.
Huh. Chat, what is it?
That's the only number that we have. Maybe that number leads to something.
Oh, or this one maybe? That MS one?
MSV284. Can anyone just, it could be a 660, 660 Ti or 670.
Oh, maybe that's what it is then, like a 660 Ti?
Or a 760. Well, we'll have to pop it in the system.
Something.
We'll have to plop it in something, figure it out. Either way, it's a mystery. We also had last one, which is the least crusty. This one actually might be just fine. It might just need a blowing out. Normally with a thermal paste, we don't really recommend people do it unless their card is like pretty old, because there is always an inherent risk. Could be a 760.
That sounds right.
There is an inherent risk when you take a GPU apart of something bad happening. So this one right here might just get a blowout. It's a 4060. So
pretty new.
It ain't that old. It looks pretty clean.
Such a little fella.
So this guy might be the last one. But I think we should start with old crusty dusty.
Old cruster.
4060? 4060 is more than decent. It's still a very solid card.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the price we got it for.
Grim would rather just use integrated graphics.
I saw Omar was here. Omar, how's life? How you doing?
Did someone say his name 3 times?
I don't know. Think of your ride without that. Should wear gloves? Nah, we're already too far gone. It don't matter.
No.
It don't matter.
Dude, I worked on cars for 5 years.
I have a 7800 XT. Someone offered me a 5060 Ti with cash on top. Is it worth it keeping what I got? Is it 8 or 16 gig?
I fully thought that was going to be, what's his face? Too Easy Tim.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I heard, like, trade.
Is it a 16 gig? If it's a 16 gig and you feel like you're not fully utilizing the GPU you have, you're also going to get better ray tracing performance. Squidwiver and pasta. It's a 16 gig. How much cash on top? Because the issue is the 7900 XT goes for a lot on the used market just because of, well, that card having a decent amount of VRAM. But also then it has the same amount of, that's more than 16, right? What was
Those are
it?
20, I think.
Yeah, so that's why that one goes so much on the used market. Some people may have a use case for them. And if I'm getting nearly 4K CD points instead of Cinebench 26, I think that's a big number. That's not bad. We don't really use Cinebench that much when we test PCs.
He said that they're adding cash on top.
Yes.
Did you say how much?
He was gonna. He hadn't said it yet.
Yeah. Say how much is the biggest thing? Is that definitely? I would only do it if they're adding cash, and I feel like it needs to be,
150 cash.
Yeah, I mean.
That's not bad. And if you could utilize the 150 cash and you want to get an NVIDIA GPU, and you'll probably not see. If you said you mainly play VR games, you'll probably see similar performance.
Yeah. I don't think it'll change.
I don't think it's a bad deal. I don't think it's bad.
Especially if you want a little extra cash. I mean, you could use that 150 to what are your other specs? Maybe you can get like a new, like more RAM or another SSD.
Oh God, Omar message that already went by. That's how you know it's a big one.
Bisexual.
M5 is insane. Yeah, MacBook stuffs are pretty sick. Boys, you might call me dumb for this. Oh boy. Anything for GTA 6. My friends will be playing GTA 6 on PlayStation. I like Xbox more, but I'll get a PlayStation just for it. You do it, boo.
Jeez.
If you're gonna get one, Omar, I know that's probably not. You need to buy one before April 2nd or 3rd. They're all going up in price.
Yeah, if you're a big PlayStation, or if you're a big GTA guy, I guess it's probably worth it.
But no, they are all going up in price by, it's almost like a $100 increase, I think, is what all the consoles are getting hit with. PlayStation announced the new pricing. So if you are trying to get one, you should probably buy one soon. I like how my PlayStation 5 that I barely use is like appreciating in value.
Yeah. It is weird. It's a weird time we live in. Grab some pliers.
Yeah, PS5 Pro was listed at $899, and if you had a disc drive, it'd be $1,000. Which for PC gamers, that makes the PC gaming value much better. Because for a while, their consoles weren't going up yet, while PCs were going up and up and up. And it's hard, especially as a PC business, to convince somebody to drop even more money than they were quoted a few months ago to switch from console. I see the Halo Xbox Series X used local shops for $800 all the time, and they sell. That's crazy.
It's because it's Halo, man.
That Halo themed one.
Even though it's kind of a dying name, but it's there.
Is this an Omar live again? It normally always is. Let's be real here.
Coming to you live.
Oh, that's
Omar.
some crusty.
Look at that, chat.
Yeah, look at that.
This thing.
Oh,
this thing
you want to
needs,
nibble on it?
This thing needs a little more cleanage.
I got a B550 Aorus Elite and a 5600 16 gigs RAM and a stock cooler for $200. You think that's a good deal?
Just couldn't get the
Yeah,
whole thing
that's a good deal. It's a dual channel 16 gig DDR4 because I'm just saying, I mean, buying used, you can get those for like $60 or $70, but new, that's like $120.
6, 7.
And then that motherboard's probably worth about 120 bucks. 5600s go for about 130. So I would say value-wise, that's probably over $300 worth of stuff you got for two. So that's a good price. It's called Omar Live. Yeah, welcome to the Omar Live.
You guys ever heard of the Amanda Show? This is the Omar Show.
I mean, it doesn't matter. My bro will get a PS5 Pro. He's using that excuse for jiggle physics. Oh my God, that's insane. So you're saying PS5 Pro gives you the jiggle physics?
What does that even mean? I feel like PC would do it even more.
Well, it's on PC yet, so.
I guess so.
Which console's gonna give you more jiggle physics?
Yeah, is that going to be the big argument?
Or is she stuck?
Yeah, a little bit.
does have a better GPU, and Rockstar loves PlayStation. I mean, I don't really necessarily think. I mean, that'd be a funny thing for them to be like, upgrade to PS5 Pro for more jiggle.
Yeah.
Microsoft are now offering Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM with their AMD bundles. Ooh, that's cool.
All right, there's the plate for you. Okay. Blow this off, and then I'll clean this side.
It's a little crusty. Let's just show the channel we're looking at here. So here's the little GPU die, looking a little crusty dusty. I just bought. Did you see? Oh, you already restocked some over here, or somebody did. I bought a whole box of them now, so we have to use the heinous.
Oh, you bought a box finally?
Yes, we have a box over there.
Wow.
Here it is.
Little man.
The only thing I don't have is some glob mops. That might be useful.
Do you want some?
Yeah, it might be nice to have for these corners.
Where are they at?
They're still back in PC Bros.
Oh.
I think they were on Tyler's station.
Shit, I don't got my knife on me today. Fuck.
We should still have a lot in there, but if you can fit some more, that'd be cool. Because I don't know if these came from PC Bros or not, but there's like a bunch in the glue section.
Yeah, that's something. That's a spot, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and put. Oh wait, you have a bunch. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I'm loaded. Yeah, I'm a loaded diaper today.
Blob blops. He wants the blob
need-
blobs, chat.
Glob mop with a little rubbing alky
The blob blob.
to really eat away at that ish. Which one's this? Ooh, the good stuff. White toasted green. It looks similar to that new color they called Ola. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about. What's up, Yusuf? I bought some new fans and took out my 5080 and realized some of the cooling fins are rattling because of the broken off the heat pipe. Can that be fixed? Maybe? I can't say I've heard that issue before. I know you boys don't like GTA, but will you boys at least try it on your... I'm probably not going to buy it on my console, no. Unless I can think of some way to make content about it. I don't see myself buying GTA on console on release, which I don't really know what the content would be. PC gamers try GTA on console, like I don't really know what the content would be. If it comes out to PC, we'll buy it on PC because obviously that's content. But I don't see myself going my way to buy it on console.
We're not exactly like if we like we're normally larger reaction, gamers, then it makes sense. But we don't really do that, so it would just be a really low view video. And honestly, Matt and his reaction would probably just be like,
GTA.
Wow.
Much love from Arkansas. Thank you, Crookie Crumbs.
Like, I'm sure it'll look really good and it'll play really good, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it's just, it's a different type of person,
Chat.
GTA 5 is stale.
Show recommendation that I just finished, and I told McAllister about this show too, and I think he might be watching it. Neighbors. It is the best content I've seen on TV. It's HBO Max. It is great. It progressively gets more unhinged as you watch it. I feel like there might be somebody in chat who has seen it, but it is basically a film crew. It's that A24 studio. They film a lot. They've done a lot of different projects, but they basically just have people submit their neighbor disputes, and they basically make like a docu-series for each one of these neighborly disputes, and they're just real life neighbor disputes, but they keep progressively getting more insane. Like the last guy was crazy, man. He was something. I've never seen so much dick. It's crazy.
It's
like a Karen documentary,
Karen, yeah.
yes. But it makes you think. McAllister said it right when I showed it to me. He's like, man, humans are, there's something else. Because when you watch that, you're just like, wow.
It's more of like a nature documentary.
It feels like a human nature documentary. You're like, wow, we're really like this, aren't we?
Sometimes when I see stuff like that, I always wonder, I'm like, will I end up like that one day? Like,
if you watch it, no, I don't. They're pretty bad.
But like, I don't know, sometimes when I see people that are just like crazy, I'm like, nobody ever thought they'd be like that.
You kind of ended up like that.
You just ended up like that, yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't know, so sometimes I'm just chilling, being all normal, and then I'll see someone acting all crazy, and I'm just like, oh, what a weirdo. And then I'm like, wait, what if I ended up doing that? What if I became that weirdo?
Yeah, that one was pretty funny. The one that the guy has like beach. Basically, there's like a property that The whole dispute is, do the owners of the beach condos have the right to make their beach a private beach, like if they're on the beach or whatever, and they're all like arguing about it. And
I feel like it should be really straightforward. Like
it should be
if it's deeded or not.
It should be, but there's so many layers to it. It's like it's wild. It's the guy that they hire too is such. They like hire some like enforcer guy who's just down there, and it turns into like a. You've seen those like auditors that like go to like places where it turns into one of those, like a whole one of those, and it's just.
Like they probably made it worse for themselves by doing it.
Yes, and there's like violence that like people just they start getting violent with each other, and it becomes a whole crazy thing. Yes, the glob mop.
Yeah, chat. Your advice of the day is if you clean a lot of stuff, especially electronics, but they're also really good for like cars, glob mops. They're like Q-tips on steroids.
I like these because I'm always scared using some other stuff that I'm gonna like break off some of these little ICs.
Yeah.
But these are soft enough to where I can kind of really push.
Well, and what's really cool is how one side's like pointed. So if you need to get into like a tighter spot, you can.
The globby moppy.
The Gloober Mooper.
This thing is going to be so fast.
Dude, this thing is getting globbed.
It's not even gonna know how to act how fast it's gonna be. It's gonna be live push down.
It's gonna be zoom, 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 zoom.
Chad, just a reminder, coming up here relatively soon. I'm gonna be gone for a while.
He's gonna go get some milk, chat.
I'm going to get some milk, chat. I'm going to be gone from Thursday, April 9th, to the following Friday, and then I'll be back that Monday. So you won't see me for about a week and a half.
Don't worry, you'll still get YouTube content.
Yep,
And
YouTube
streams.
content will still be the same. Streams will still be the same. But I will be gone for a week and a half.
Unless I take off the whole week, chat, and then you guys don't get anything. It'd be crazy, wouldn't it? If I just the next morning, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not coming in.
Yeah, I'll live stream it. I'll live stream the whole event. Don't worry. Vacay. Nope, it is wedding time. It is wedding time, ladies and gentlemen. I am now going to have the ball and chain.
Dun, dun, dun. Man, I need a new one of these things. This one's getting grimy.
Thanks, chat. I'll fill in for you. Sounds good.
Fuck.
We're having like a really, really small ceremony back in, I won't say specifically where, because, yeah.
Small town
it's really small town Kentucky is what I would say. And it's really just going to be very close friendly. We don't even have any bridal parties or groomsmen or anything. It's literally just going to be a small ceremony with family. And from there, we're just going to go on our honeymoon right afterwards. So nothing. It's going to be probably the most simple small wedding ever. And somehow we still managed to spend way more money than we thought we were going to, because weddings are expensive no matter what you do. But the idea was just neither of us had much interest in having a traditional normal wedding. We just wanted something very, very simple.
Chaz GPU is going to be like it came out the factory when we're done with it. But I have a devious beat coming, chat.
Look at that good stuff.
You whipping out the Arctic?
Yes, sir, baby. All right. Have the wedding at Dave & Buster's. Ooh, that's fire.
Yeah, chat. No, don't be playing. That's a good idea.
Yeah, don't be tipping us with a good time now.
Chat. Where else do you get this type of refurb service? PCBros.tech.
Oh, by the way. Here, wait. All right, chat. You all know when we build PCs,
We build them.
we build them, but we use
Yes.
a lot of these bad boys. You see this right here? See these? You know what these are, guys. These are LTT
Say the name.
screwdrivers.
Say the name.
LTT screwdrivers, okay? All right, these right here. We use them so much when building PCs. Look at all of them. This is just not even, we have so many of them.
We use them so much they made an affiliate service just for us.
Yes, just for us. I'm going to say it was just for us because I did ask for it a long time ago. If you guys want to buy an LTT screwdriver, if we haven't already enabled you to buy one and you want to buy another one, exclamation point screwdriver. This is not an actual ad. They have not paid for this, but we now have an affiliate program through LTT where if you type in exclamation point screwdriver in chat, you can buy one and we get a kickback.
And it doesn't cost you anything.
Long time coming, guys. It's a long time coming. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I honestly thought they would never do it. Because sometimes whenever like a company doesn't want to do something, you know, which I understand because like we have companies and we don't want to do stuff sometimes, they just never do it. But
they did it.
They caved.
Exclamation point screwdriver in chat.
They got tired of all these damn YouTubers complaining. They said, fine, fine. He said, will it make you all shut up? We all said, yeah. We said, give us that bag, baby.
I have to adjust the timeout on it because someone did it once and now.
See, it sucks too. Because I've done like 4 or 5 DIYs now on different LTT products.
So definitely go back and update those.
Oh,
That's what they were suggesting is go back and update anything we've done LTT with like our affiliate link.
I feel like, have we done some on the main channel? Well, yeah, we have.
We've done an ad spot.
Ads.
They said we can update the ad spot. They also said we can, we have a bunch of stuff that we...
Basically, they said go get that bag.
Basically, go get that bag and update your stuff. So, mattress, Braum. Okay, 30 seconds, sell me on it. All right, Jackson. Give him the rundown. Here you go.
All right, listen.
All right.
All right, listen. All right, so...
We're using that one.
As a past mechanic, I made fun of it at first, but once you use it enough, you realize that this thing will replace pretty much all your screwdrivers around the house. This is probably the coolest feature. You open this up, you get access to 8+ bits. One of them that's really nice too is a magnetic bit that is very, very strong. Like actually, look at that. That's like a freaking cast iron thing right there that weighs like 2 pounds. And all the bits are incredibly magnetic too. That's probably the single best part about these. Is have you ever been screwing something and you're yeah.
You ever been fucking?
But have you ever been screwing something and you're just getting pissed off because the screw keeps falling off or it wobbles to the side or whatever? This does fix that.
You're talking about the magnetism test? You gotta grab a bunch of screws out.
Here, come right.
Here, watch this, guys. You ever been screwing and Chat, watch this. Watch this. Oh, look at all that!
I mean, what screwdriver? And that's just a normal bit. That's not the magnetic bit. Normal. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's it really is good. I mean, the way I would put it is they're expensive. We know that. We've told you guys that a million times. We've basically said if you don't ever touch a screwdriver in your life, probably not worth it. But if you've built a PC, if you work on furniture, like your wife buys flat pack or your boyfriend, whatever, we're all inclusive. Whatever. If someone's buying stuff around the house and you're having to use a screwdriver more than like once a month, it's worth it.
Omar, for the wedding, it's not anyone personally not being invited or anything. We literally, my fiance and I are just straight up like, we just want family there. Just to make it simple.
Does Omar want the invite?
Yeah, he wants the invite. And it's literally, it's like a 4-hour drive. It's in an area that not a lot of people want to go to. So we just made it simple and we just made it to where only family.
Yeah, and to be fair, Omar, it's just like for my wedding too. We're not like, at least for me, I'm not super religious, so like my wedding's not going to be normal or traditional either.
Yes.
That's just how everybody does different things for their wedding,
Yeah.
Yes, we're not related. You guys know that?
Yes. Not true.
Can you guys see it?
Yes. You can't see the relation.
All right, so this one's ready for PCB and fan.
Let's go.
Duh. Chat says, but Mr. Streamer,
make it open to the Twitch audience to come
we
watch.
want to watch it.
We'll watch it live.
We want to be there to hear you say I do.
Hashtag only family. Yeah, hashtag only family.
Oh, is it backwards? Only family. That sounds like a weird OnlyFans site.
Hashtag only family.
Keep it in the family chat.
Yeah, it's a big part too. And Kaylin and I, my fiance, we talked a lot about it. We're definitely in the mindset of she never personally wanted like a massive wedding. And whenever you start inviting people outside of family, it starts becoming a you're inviting like a lot of people. You kind of have a line of like, okay, I have this friend. Well, you know, that person also is there too. Oh, that person there. And next thing you know, you have like 50, 60 people at a wedding, and then you're paying tens of thousands of dollars more. Where us, personally, we were honestly even contemplating just doing like a courthouse thing. Like we just genuinely don't care about having an actual ceremony. So whenever we had the ceremony, we were like, well, how can we do it where we can give a ceremony to some of our family members so they can actually come and see it while not costing us a fortune? Well, let's make it a family-only thing back in a small town where there's a church that we can get basically for nothing and just have a dinner as the reception, kind of hang out, have fun. So,
dude, you could have made it cheaper and just stayed home and live streamed.
That's true. I could have stayed home and live streamed, and even better.
It's like COVID church.
Yes. But then we want to use our money on our honeymoon. Like we much more have fun traveling than having that one-day event. And normally, again, it's one of those where it's person to person. Weddings for people can be like the best day they had in their life, and they want it to be like that. But for us, it's not really our focus. We don't really care too much about it. He's covering the history of Malort. I have new respect and pity for anyone who ever drank it. I mean, Malort is
Dude, I think we've pretty much polished off our bottle. Yeah. We need to go grab a new one soon, chat. Will you guys help fund it? We guys help fund our Malort addiction.
Good.
All right, look at that. She's pretty good looking. I don't know if you guys remember what it looked. The camera's doing the zoom thing. If you guys remember what it looked like before, it's kind of working, honestly. The bag's still a little scratched, but...
Oh, you know what's working? McAllister today. He's got some grub.
You know what I'm really excited for, chat? So I bought this camera for at home. The first thing I'm going to do is download the utility.
You're going to love it
turn
tracking
off
you.
AI, and then undownload the utility. You get a haircut?
No.
It looks like a haircut.
It looks like a haircut.
I woke up and it was gone.
Did you get a haircut recently?
The midnight barber got me.
Okay, so you did get a
I was
haircut.
thinking he's just trolling. Okay.
I got it on Sunday.
So you did
Okay.
get a haircut.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, Cass asked me a very
Ooh, it's
pointed
hot.
question.
Oh.
Which I told her, like, as long as we're going to the gym, if I can get fit, I'd like that long hair again. I liked how it looked.
Oh, it's coming back.
This last week we didn't go to the gym.
Uh-huh.
And then she had this
This is your
question, which
punishment.
was, well, yeah, no, genuine. If we're not going to make it, then this is what I'm going to do it. But she said to me, "Oh, so wait, you're talking about long hair in the gym?" And I'm like, yeah, see, you're not going to have long hair for the wedding, right? Which meant I'm not allowed to have long hair.
Yeah.
So
You got told no,
if I
bozo.
can't have it now, then I might as well just get rid of it. And then just let it grow back as I...
That's so funny. You're not going to have it for the wedding, right?
Yeah, which was the obvious... You hear it, right?
The obvious, like, yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, that's you need to get a haircut. In layman's terms.
Which fast food has the best breakfast?
I don't know. I don't really get fast food breakfast very much. I mean,
don't
this is
either.
the most I've gotten in a while, actually. So I don't really have one that I'm just like
Chick-fil-A.
definitive. Yeah, let's say Chick-fil-A for now.
I'd
Then.
say Chick-fil-A is only because it's the one that I feel the
Chick-fil-A is
least bad
good.
after.
Yeah.
And
I know.
the pricing for what I get.
I would say like McDonald's, Taco
McDonald's is a
Bell,
classic.
if you like it.
I'll get McDonald's breakfast when I'm traveling. If I'm like a road trip or something, that's kind of the go-to.
Man, I used to
I will
love
do it over and over again.
the bacon,
You
egg, and
can't.
cheese with like the crumble biscuits. I guess, what kind of biscuit is that? What do they call it? Just a
Their
normal-
biscuits are
McMuffins or the
Not the McMuffin, but like just the OG.
their actual biscuits are
crumbly.
pretty
I
good.
think it's just biscuit then.
The McGriddle's good too. I think that the OG one's the best though. I think.
I just don't want any breakfast that's sweet at all.
Yeah.
Like I would prefer that no place served breakfast.
You know what's funny
I
is
would prefer
growing
on the
up,
lunch menu.
I only liked sweet breakfast. I was like a cinnamon roll. That was my favorite kind of breakfast. Now, I do not like sweet breakfast really.
She's
I
pretty
think
clean.
because your body understands
good.
that it cannot run on sugar.
Yes. I need more than
When you're a
that.
kid, Reese's Puffs, they rock. When you hit adulthood, you're like, I'll take my grain because I'd like to have a good day today.
No, yeah. As an adult, I cannot do like a sweet like cereal.
I'm
Yeah.
like, Honey Nut Cheerios is like, ooh, there's a little spice in there. There's a little sugar, a little sweet.
That Borton Bagel place is pretty good. That's a local bagel place. That's
Remember when we
near
went
my
through a
house.
phase where we were getting a biscuit belly?
I haven't
Yeah.
had that in a long time.
I haven't either.
But
But I remember we went through like a little phase where we got it like a few times.
Biscuit Belly's pretty good.
I don't get it because here's my thought on breakfast. Because I had somebody who doesn't really enjoy it too much. I've always thought breakfast food is too expensive, and I rationalize it this way: is motherfuckers have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to beat you for your 7 a.m. breakfast to go. That's what you're paying them for.
Mhm.
They're making that bread by hand. Like when it comes to lunchtime, barely places like, oh, we make our own bread. But in breakfast, there's this idea of from scratch that exists during breakfast that does not exist during lunch. Lunch
Right.
is like every fast food place you think of. You're like, those are your options, or make it at home.
Uh-huh.
But breakfast is like, oh, there's a few places, or process. And I'm like, nah.
Brunch is where it gets pricey.
What the hell?
Whoa, that thing's been repasted.
Yo, this thing has already been repasted.
Frosted.
Yeah.
Or it's just factory was weird.
Chat, you see this?
The factory yucked that thing up. Yucked that thing up.
It's crazy.
Wifey loved the McGriddle. The old ball and chain.
The old ball and chain on the
I have
McGriddle.
a question for y'all that I need your answer on, because Cass may feel guilty about this, and I need to know if I need to feel guilty.
Okay.
I
Probably.
tried to.
Probably.
Do you want to put it the funny way first or the realistic thing?
Realistic?
Realistic.
Okay, cool. Because there's a funny way to say this, which is, we were driving
her off a
down the
little bit.
street. Have you all been down? Have you all been to Lemu before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
an extra
if you-
screw.
If you remember, when you go past, if you go past Lemu, there's like Game on your right?
Yeah.
That like that.
Yep.
So you
I've
go down
been to
there, and
Game
there's
before.
that really windy street,
Yes.
and then you pass some of the houses on your right, and then there's that wall, that retaining wall on the left, right? And that has a door in it.
Yeah.
That retaining wall with a door, like you can park there. People often park there to go to headliners.
Yeah.
Okay, that door was open,
Yeah.
and it was. Have you ever been in there?
I've looked in there before when it's been open. I haven't like walked
And
in.
it's like a huge area underneath that. Like it's a retaining wall, so that I thought it was just a hill. But
Yeah.
when you open it, there's like a huge thing under there, so it's about 3 or 4 stories under dirt. I didn't know that. Well, the door was open, and there was a gathering. There was a band outside playing music, and I said, "We're stopping. We're figuring out what this is. I need to know." Well, we get there, and I stopped this woman. She's got a beer in her hand. She said, "Hey, do you mind if I ask, what is this for?" She goes, "It's a celebration of life." And I was like, "Oh, do you mind if I ask who for?" She goes, "Oh, so and so." Blah, blah. The guy comes by and stops. She goes, "Oh yeah, he was actually my distant kind of." The guy was like, I didn't know him too personally, but like friend of a friend. And so I was like, that's beautiful. I'm like, the people that showed me, this guy was clearly a great guy. And so I start to go further, and Cass like grabs me, pulls me back. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm going in." And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Well, this guy was clearly great, and it's really cool. I want to see what's going on. Like, I'm fascinated. They're outside playing violin. They have like an improv band going. They're playing. It's beautiful. Like, it's really pretty. And I'm like, I just want to see more. And I also want to know. I've never seen this door, and I'm deeply curious what's in this door.
Yeah.
And Cass would not let me go. She's like, "You're being very rude." And I'm like, whoa.
Only thing I
sorry.
get-
She wasn't saying being very rude. She's like, that's rude. She's like, just factually, that's rude. And I'm like, it's all about intention to me. But what's your opinion?
I personally think if the people you first talked to didn't say this is like a gathering that's for family or people or whatever, and didn't like discourage you to like not be there, I probably would have went in.
One guy gave me a very you seem like you're cool, we're cool. Like the one guy who gave me the final, he's like, that's like, oh, it's so and so. I was like, that's awesome. He goes, yeah, and he kind of like gave the the nod, the like, oh yeah, you want to peek, you can peek.
Come in.
Come on in. Come in. But I was like, what's the worst case scenario?
Here would have been my compromise, because no, I don't think it's rude, but I know Emily would have done the same thing. She would have been upset if I was gonna go in. I would have tried to maybe ask one of them, like, hey, I've actually I'm really sorry about your loss. I've always been curious about what this place is. Any chance I could walk through it?
See, that's where I would agree that there's a chance, like, that's the nice thing to do. You ask, get permission, or don't, and then it's like, hey, there's always a rude time to ask or not. I don't mind taking that risk, but my thought was, I know that if anyone stops me and says, how did you know? I actually can say, like, I didn't, you all just, I can confidently
The door
be
was
like,
just open.
The door was open, you all were having such a wonderful I was just so fascinated to know, and now
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see what I know. How did you know? Tell me what did you like about him? I can ask them. I can care about both things at one time.
Yeah.
I'm getting something out of it, which is seeing what's in the place. I'm not going to go get a beer. I'm not going to take any of the food. I'm just there to see what's going on. And then if I happen to learn about a very cool guy, I'm very excited to do so.
Imagine you should have said, can I join the party?
But, dude, I wanted to.
Where the drinks at?
Well, she had a beer, and so I was like, this is clearly, like, it was all jeans. And
Yeah.
so we were not, this is what I was wearing generally yesterday, something like this, sweats and that. And I was like, we can go look. We can go look. But she kept being like, that's weird. I'm like, I can see why it would be if you looked at it. I was only doing it just front to the door, which is partially true. I do want to know what's in there. But I'm not going to go in there and go, hey, everybody stop. I want to see what's in here. Like,
Can we get this body out of here?
I'm like, granted, I've crashed a wedding, so I thought funeral crashing, I'm like, who cares about a wedding? I'm like, you paid a lot.
Yeah.
At this thing, I'm like, crashing would be going there taking drinks, but walking through.
Or taking the casket.
You ever walked in the wrong room when you're going to go to a funeral? Like, they have all the names out, and you're like a little unsure as you enter one. You're like, oh, not mine, you leave.
Like someone else's funeral?
Have you ever been to a, yeah.
I don't know if I've been to like a multi one like that.
I have not been.
So no, when you're at a funeral home, they have multiple called meeting rooms,
Right.
And so no, they usually signpost it very well. Sometimes I've been to enough, the signage is not always fantastic because I've gotten there, especially when it's closer family. You're there earlier than something's been set up, and you actually wander in one room, you're like, I don't recognize these people.
Oh.
And usually,
I don't
and
know.
there's no big hubla. But when you go to the area where everyone eats, everyone puts their food out, and it's like you have to check what table is food for which grieving family, and try not to eat their shit. But no, just wanted to get your opinion on it because I wanted to go in so bad, and Cass denied me. And now I know there's a cool place under the store.
And you may never know what it looks
And
like.
all I know is I need to go to the obituary and look up who SRG was, because that must have been his initials.
Senior.
This is the
Ronald
grossest thermal
Gable.
paste.
It was really thick. Like, it was hard to get off the GPU.
That's what I'm trying to do.
But thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I just need to know, because I've been thinking about it. I'm still better I didn't see inside.
There's your McAllister TED Talk.
It's the it's all about like reading the room and everything.
Yeah, and I'm telling you,
Which who knows? I wasn't there, so maybe in Cass's defense, maybe they were not as friendly as you say they were. I don't know.
I could have made it through.
Yeah?
I'll tell you what. The rudeness that I might have brought in would not have been anything more than memorable.
So let's get this party started, guys.
There's just like the trade for it. Like sometimes it's worth being uncomfortable because you have to, right? This is not one of those cases where I think it's worth that. But I'm telling you that I could have talked my way out of any of that. It wouldn't have been hard because I would care. If they were upset with me, I'd be like, and I understand why. And I'm not here to like care and be like, you have a public place, I'm supposed to be here. But they had a band outside that was killing it, and I wanted to stay and listen.
Chat's time being, you guys are so goofy. It said chat's time being stolen by an
I'm
employee.
on the clock. I'm a friend right now, motherfucker.
Grimlong said McAllister's my spirit animal.
My spirit animal is Bugs Bunny.
You guys can go crash his funeral together.
I know chat's sitting there like, what are they yapping about? I just keep seeing messages like they're just yapping right now.
During my grandma's funeral, my dad accidentally ate a pastry from another funeral and they got mad. Really?
That's crazy.
So I guess that's one of those where it was like shared.
I got asked at a job interview what my spirit animal was. It was like part of an icebreaker bit.
Dude, I wouldn't have. I just would have been like, oh.
It was Apple.
Ah, that
Oh,
does
I
not
thought you were saying
surprise
your
me.
spirit animal's apple. I was like, that's not
No.
an animal,
It was.
McAllister.
They asked me at Apple, and I was like, "There's no fucking way is my question." I was like, there was an icebreaker, so it didn't matter what I answered. Just not be a freak, like the guy who said I like wet salads. I'll never forget the guy as long as I live. No, I went to bed on time is what I did. I went to bed on time to wake up for the gym instead of just making myself wake up for the gym.
McAllister went to bed at a good bedtime, he said, chat.
Have you all played Crimson Desert?
I haven't. Have you
not.
been?
Yeah, I played it for about 16 hours.
Dang, you're 80 hours in? Dude, is that
I know
like,
people
is that
saying
your
80
job?
hours in, they feel like there's still so
Well,
much
I just
to
meant
do.
because I feel like it just came out like, what, 2 weeks ago?
I'm 16 hours in and I don't like it. But
You
I'm
don't
gonna
like
keep
it?
trying. I'm gonna keep trying. Because people are talking like this and they like it, and I at least want to have a solid opinion. So if people are like, well, it could be around 80. I'm like, no, I understand. I gave it 80. And for me, it's not. Right now, the control scheme's really weird. Like it feels like you're playing Assassin's Creed combat, but imagine if I put a delay between your click and the action happening. And you're like, well, that's just like, it must be latency. It's like, no. It's because they have so many freaking keybinds in this game that they have to check if you're holding down or just clicking. And that took a long time to get used to. Like, I'm 17 hours in and finally combat feels like it flows. I'm like, okay, that's supposed to be a major point of the game. But,
I still love that Intel. They basically just said, nah, you can't use an Intel GPU to play that game.
Really?
They said no driver support for any Intel GPU.
Why?
I don't know. They said Intel commented and said we've reached out multiple times to them to be like,
So
hey.
it's them being like dickheads?
No, the game developers just said, yeah, that's not really what we're going to focus on. We're not going to do it.
Honestly, I respect. It's like, make your product work for my product. It was like,
That's
no,
kinda
you make
what it
work for
was.
mine. It's like, I don't care. No, boo.
No, boo you.
So no, I don't like it yet, but I'm gonna keep giving it a shot because I want to. It's the type of game I should like a lot.
Graham, how many hours do you have in it? I remember when Oblivion Remastered came out, you told us you had like 50 hours in it in like 2 days. I was like, holy shit.
Well, have you ever played a game that you're like, learning it's no fun, playing it's a lot of fun?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but you got over the hump early enough? Like, I feel about Valorant. I'm sure that playing it's fun. CSGO, I'm sure that playing it's fun.
Uh-huh.
After you know, like, general things like, oh, well, of course, did you walk down the middle of the map? Yeah, you died? Of course you did. You can't walk in the middle of the map. It's like, well, it's the middle. Where else do I go? And it's like, oh, you got to sneak. And it's like, okay, whatever. I'm not holding shift for a moment.
It's so satisfying.
I left and came back, and dude's still going.
Oh, I wonder, chat. Can I dreidel this shit?
Dreidel. Oh, you mean like get it going fast enough that it just won't fall over?
Yeah.
I think it has to spin on the bottom too.
Yeah. It's spinning everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Look, it's still going.
Whoa. Dreidel.
Dreidel. I think that guy is gay.
I was at a coffee shop watching a guy handheld play Skyrim. I don't think that's
It's what.
that's my hero.
Was he
right there.
doing a? Was he doing a
setup challenge?
Yeah,
Yeah,
setup
he had a
challenge?
full PSR pointed at him too.
It was Matt.
It was me.
Turns out it was Matt.
I want to do it again.
I had so much fun.
So you feel like they need to? You said you're gonna let them improve a little bit before you start. What do you think they're gonna improve?
You couldn't sleep in my copy. That got patched
Oh, that's cool.
recently. So I would try to like pass time, like if you need to do in Skyrim, and he would just go, I can't use that right now. And I'm like, bitch, you haven't slept in 20 days. I'm like, go to bed.
I can't sleep right now.
Took time off work. Told your wife you were gonna be a goblin and game in the room for a few days. My goodness. No, I feel it. I know that there's I've definitely been there before. I've had a game that I just like really liked. But now I have my expectations so low for games and like my ability to actually play them for a long time. I don't even bother telling myself like I'm gonna take the day, like, you know, the Saturday.
I was
I'm
about
just
to say, you don't have a game that you still
no.
do that for?
I don't have a game I do that for, and I don't know if I ever will do that again. Because every time I've tried in the last few years, I just can't do it. I have to be like forced. Like it has to be a full snow day or something where like there's nothing to do. Then it's cool. But if I plan for it and the weather's even remotely good, I'm just like, nope, not happening.
See, I dreamed I would fall off of video games. I'm like, I wish I would stop being entertained by them because I'd stop playing them and start doing other things I like. But I continue to find good ones, and I'm like, damn it, if it would have been bad,
You
I
know
would
where
have
that one screw went?
so much more time.
I don't know.
Fuck. Yeah, no, 100%. It's
That one it only
did we
took
drop a
these
screw?
screws to take off. It had to be the 1660 Super somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Let's take this back plate off again.
No.
Wasn't too much work. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yeah. Claps for McAllister, chat. He's the new Omar. Dude, chat was,
Take over
chat
the
was
stream,
pissed.
chat. Chat, did he take over the stream?
They said, who does he think he is taking Mr. Streamers from us? Chat, what do you guys think about the giveaway PC coming up? Matt and I will be building it for a YouTube video. I don't think it'll be a step-by-step. I thought about doing a step-by-step because it's been a while, but that one's just a little bit too in-depth, I think. So it'll probably just be a video focusing on that new Intel Ultra 250K Plus. If I was a missing
It's a 980 Ti, the WinForce card.
we haven't figured out though. If we have time, we can whip out the test bench. Oh, I found it. It goes right here.
You gonna build it on stream? We might. It depends. If it's not a step-by-step, most likely, it will end up being a build that we build on the morning stream to get started, so. Let's see the kicks, Matt. Today is just Jordan 4 RMs. You can kind of see them here. Oh. There you go.
I feel like this one needs this.
Jason, technically you have all day, bro. For what?
For what? For what? Gaming or something? For gaming?
They announced that they weren't going to do the Ultra 9 because they said they felt the 7 was adequate enough for the refresh they were trying to do.
Agreed.
Which I think I agree. I don't think it's a bad decision for them to do that because gamers aren't buying Ryzen 9s for gaming anyways, so why release an Ultra 9 that's going to be the same thing? And also, they're already so high core count CPUs, the only issue I can see happening is an Ultra 9 comes out and it's horribly inefficient, and it only drives up the demand for the other CPUs.
I was reading, I don't remember why, I was on like Reddit for something the other day and I saw people were, they were arguing about, oh yeah, they were basically saying how they feel like Intel's or AMD's kind of stagnant with their core and thread count. Like they were like, you know, everyone was quoting AMD and it was like, AMD introducing the Zen plus 6-core 12-thread new flagship CPU, and I was like, you know, I'm not, because I don't really fully agree with it. I just think we're still in an era where like
I don't think you need
6-core 12 threads plenty for most people.
It's still, I mean, this is just a refresh for this socket. So based on everything I've heard, this is the only generation that will be supported on the socket that the Ultra CPUs are on right now. So they will be doing a new motherboard for any future Core Ultra CPUs.
Yeah, that's the main thing people are usually upset about whenever you start talking about.
So if you get like the
Intel.
270K, consider that basically the peak of that platform.
It's a good peak.
Those are bad options for a little Dell Optiplex PC. Yeah, so we have a video coming, I think it's next week. 270K, we're gonna be doing that one, and then the giveaway PC will also be the next week.
Couple days after that.
Will be the 250K. So you will see videos for both.
Yep, different price ranges too, different GPU pairings. So it'll be refreshing for you guys, I think.
Oh wow, this is a good word of the day. Word of the day to keep the brain rot away. This is weird that you mentioned this. This is actually kind of freaky now that I think about it. What you just said on stream.
Okay.
Oblivion.
Oblivion is the word of the day. We just talked about Grim playing Oblivion Remastered.
That's funny.
Oblivion is the word of the day. Can refer to a state of something that is not remembered or thought of in anymore, or it is to state of being unconscious or unaware.
Oblivious.
It also sometimes refers to the state of being destroyed.
Huh.
After so many days of exhaustingly difficult work, he longed for the oblivion of sleep. The sand castles of summer had long since been swept into oblivion by the ocean waves.
You got like 300 hours in it, and Oblivion Remastered? Nice.
Oblivion.
You put in the work.
Well, that worked out pretty well. It's 952. We got some fresh GPUs.
Mm-hmm.
Will one of those be better than my 7000X 3D? I don't think it's better. They more compete with the 9600X and 9700X in terms of gaming performance. X3D CPUs are definitely still better for gaming.
You gonna buy a Hoodie Chaotic with your toast? Good choice.
This feels like copyrighted music.
It feels like Nintendo. You saying it's too good to be Harris Heller?
Yes. It's like it's too different.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the Harris Heller beats are kind of known by now. This is not Thick of It Villain. Yeah, this is not Harris Heller.
Yeah.
We'll play the Villager Thick of It again.
Is that one copyright?
Probably. Nope, yep, let's just do a shuffle here. Good morning, everyone. Hella late to the stream today. Hope everyone has a great toasty day. Thank you, Logical Mongoose. We just were cleaning up some GPUs today, and they are clean, fresh, ready to go.
Oh. Dude, this game is fucking pissing me off today.
Ah!
Why
It
are
wants
you
to
doing it
it wants
so
to
much?
follow you. It wants to be close up. It's like you must get action.
All right. No, never mind. They sponsor us sometimes.
He's about to go off.
No, because I just bought one. It's like I really do like them, but man, the
gesturing can be
pisses me
yes.
off. I feel like it's getting worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm doing something more than normal.
He's doing something with his hands more than normal. It's the food dropping. That's what it is. Oh yeah, the camera just wants a bite.
I do. You guys see these GPUs here? It's nice, huh?
It caught the double chin? That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you test those GPUs after you clean them, repaste them? Yeah, we'll probably pop them in a system and make sure. This man just drops food everywhere. He's the messiest eater.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget it. Oh.
We should have a full dream team today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What GPUs is repasted? 954. So the GPUs we repasted, we have this guy right here, which is a 980 Ti, a classic OG card. Huge die on this thing, by the way, massive. But it took a little while to clean this off, but it's gonna be nice and cool now. We also have unknown, origins unknown. We're thinking it's like a 770.
Yeah, I want to say it's a 760. I think I just added the Ti for no reason.
We also have a 4060, which we didn't really even touch because realistically, it is in very good shape right now, and we wouldn't really recommend a repasting on a GPU that is definitely still within its normal window for the thermal paste. And then this guy right here, which is a 1660 Super, it was quite dirty. Repaste was pretty crusty. This thing is going to probably drop by like 10 or 15 degrees.
Yeah, this looks like a 20 series. Like, it looks like an RTX card. Are we out of gift cards? I don't think we are we?
I feel like we always run out of gift cards.
It's like people are, for a long time, I'd only have to restock this thing once a year. And I guess people are, getting their toe stuff now, you know?
Can't believe the PS5 is getting a $100 price increase. Don't know if you talked about that. Yep, they're getting expensive.
Oh, you ordered a Switch 2? What'd you pay for it?
Ooh.
Yes, I think any console
is going to start getting a price hike.
Yes, because it's just like PC. That's the thing I do like the most about this AI shortage. That's the one thing I like is that it is not just like the normal shortages where it only affects PCs. Because I hate when that happens because then it just makes what Matt and I do look really bad. It's like we'll just go buy a console at this point. But when it comes to they sold out. All right, I'll add more. I'll add more after the stream. But yeah, it's nice whenever console is kind of getting shafted too, so it's not just us.
It makes the value of PCs feel better.
Yeah, consoles are like the new PS5 Pro aren't they saying like over $1,000 soon?
It's $899 for the PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what's nice too? You can buy used RAM for a PC. You can't buy used RAM for a console.
You can't buy used
Console's
anything,
a console.
really. Console. You can buy a used console.
You can't buy used console.
Nintendo is reportedly cutting Switch 2 supply since it missed their sales targets.
Yes, I heard they're not making as many.
Like just cutting it down or cutting it completely?
No, cutting it down.
Okay.
No, they're just saying they just haven't sold as many as they thought they would.
Isn't the what about the Steam Deck or the
Steam Decks are just still in and out of stock. As far as I know, they're manufacturing them, but they're not as many as they used to because it's just RAM pricing. They can't afford it.
I'm glad I got my Switch 2 last week. Hell yeah.
What up, Midnight?
It's definitely, I've always thought the market's so interesting. We're like, I mean, to be fair, we're just a little consumers, so we don't really see the bigger picture. But whenever I see something like the Switch 2, for example, it seems like it's wildly successful. It's literally out of stock. It's so weird for me whenever I see something like that, and then I'll hear like, oh yeah, they're slowing down production. I'm just like, why? Like, it seems like that's all the reason to have more production, but I don't know. Usually it just means there's not as much money as they'd like to be making.
I think the Switch 2, like a month or so after release, started becoming easier to get.
Yeah.
It was just, there's a lot of hype on its initial launch, for sure.
And then, remember the PS5? That was the worst.
And
Oh, yeah.
It was the PS5 and the Xbox.
They were really hard to get because it was peak COVID.
And then, well, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Xbox was getting taxed hard. Like, you could buy them, but you had to pay like $800.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they had really everything. Everything was like that.
Free from the belly of the whale. Did you park around back, Jackson?
They just parked on the
I
back
parked,
side.
like, just like straight. I parked across because I saw they were cutting the grass, and my truck, when I back in, hangs over the grass so much, so I know it makes it harder for them.
I guess I'm just so used to you parking in your normal spot, you park somewhere else.
I think
Yeah.
you probably parked, you parked like right across the, like look outside.
Straight across the sidewalk.
Got the
Zach's gonna be like, dude, your car's gone.
got the wheels on the seat.
Oh, nice.
I think it rolled down.
And all your little buttons work.
Yeah, they feel really good. So
Can you go catch it if it rolled
Oh.
away? What the heck?
Sounds extra cooked.
It's crispy.
Sounds
I
deep
know, it
fried.
sounded deep fried.
Sorry, you drove your old Z today, Jonah.
Dude, someone said Northern Tech, and I trust Northern Tech for me. He said Nintendo's done this in the past to drive up their pricing. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You never know. Whenever these companies don't have stock of something, I think it's very seldomly that they can't get stuff. I think it's fully strategy.
they always have a method to their madness, you know.
It's always a
So
method to
PS5
madness.
Pro bundle with the second controller for $800 at Costco. That's
The
pretty
prices
good.
do go up. I think it's April 3rd or 4th. I know GameStop made like a whole release saying, "Come get yours. We can only guarantee pricing until this date."
So yeah, current stock is still pretty good price, I guess.
That sounds like a pain in the ass to get into reselling used games. And also, I don't know what kind of market. There really isn't much margin, and also we're in the space where, like, unless we're talking like old gen stuff, like retro stuff,
Yeah.
we wouldn't even.
That'd be the only thing I'd have interest in
Yeah.
is retro.
And also, if you're going to get into that, you really need to know how to repair it properly. Because, like, if you are having outsourced repairing, or you're just taking gambles on stuff that'll probably die.
Or if you're not actually, there's a big thing if you don't actually refurb it and you put refurb.
Yeah.
One of those YouTubers will get a hold of it and
They're
be
gonna
like,
eat
there's
you.
dust in here, and then you're just screwed.
I follow a guy who resells games on like popular sites and stuff, but he has like a TikTok account and it shows him going like, he lives in like the LA area and it shows him going to like 30 thrift stores like a day and like used shops, pawn shops, like
It's a
just
grind.
trying to,
It's
like,
probably super
find
fun for him, I bet.
Yeah.
Because he's getting content out of it and he's making sales. But that's like such a small, It's one of those things where it's like everybody, it's like what we do. You know, everybody finds like their kind of more niche thing, and it works great once you find it, but it doesn't mean it's going to work great for other people.
All right, guys, we're going to go on a raid. We should have, I think we'll have a PC build tomorrow, as far as I know, because with the stuff showing up, we should have the 270K one ready to go, or an order for a PCBros customer, one way or another. But we're going to go on a raid. Thank you all for watching. If you need to guide the raid,
I should actually plan some builds this week too. We'll see.
Plus?
Huh?
The 270K plus?
Oh yeah, here. You want to see the giveaway PC too?
Plug.
Giveaway PC is pretty fire.
Did we go over the parts list?
I
with
did.
The,
I told chat.
Nice.
Fuck, yeah, I was like, fuck, I'm about to die.
This is gonna be nice. Yeah, the 250K
Oh, Zach.
plus, 5060 Ti.
We got the giveaway specs confirmed, not built yet, but I can have you go ahead and do like the blacked out image, you know.
I was locking in. Sorry.
I sent you a Slack message, by the way, of if you want to do that John Deere thumbnail. The video is uploaded, and I just put that same picture on there with no text. So if you can find a way to like highlight the motors, maybe not text. If you want to get really
GPU 's
fancy and
gonna
move
be-
my shadow,
GPU
feel
is gonna be
free.
a 5060 Ti 16 gig.
And if you're wondering
with
why we
the
chose that,
Ultra 5
it was
250K
sent.
plus.
It was sent. But no, in all honesty though, we were doing some research, and if you look at the 9060 XT 16 gig versus the 5060 Ti 16 gig, they haven't really raised the price in the 5060 Ti, but they've raised the price in the 9060.
Really? Because I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like the ones that I've seen for the 5060 Ti 16 gig has been like $550.
Chat, we're sending you off on a raid.
Oh yeah, the
We
original
see
price
y'all
of the
tomorrow.
5070.